Hello, welcome. This is the tarot reading for Wednesday. Can't believe I'm saying that, middle of the week already. So I'm sending you lots of love wherever you are on Gaia. Just make sure this is, it's not, I don't know. I felt like that was a bit wonky, but never mind, it's fine. Yeah, so we're just going to go into the reading really. So just take a moment to centre yourself. And let's just connect with spirit. Going deeper into spirit now. Okay. So, lately you might have felt a bit triggered about something. Or something could be happening at quite a fast pace. Okay, so it kind of depends on your situation. There could be something happening very quickly in your life. The energy's kind of speeding up and something's happening fast. Or you've been feeling very, very triggered. And I want to say, when I get triggered, I call it like I got triggered to high heaven. Yeah, so you might have recently got quite triggered over something mentally. And you might have felt very wound up about this situation, and you might still be feeling a little bit wound up by it even now. You know, and it's like somebody might have annoyed you. Somebody might have done something that really irritated you. You know, it could have been something that you couldn't just easily get over, you know? So that is quite annoying. Or like I said, you could be experiencing something that's happening at a fast pace in your life. Now the good news is you should be feeling better as the week goes on. By the middle of the week you should be feeling more stable. It's like you're building better connections. You might be building better connections with people around you, or you might just be feeling more whole and complete within yourself, and it's like you're developing better connections within yourself. You know, you might even be building a better connection with spirit. Also, you might receive some good news to do with money or finances with this card. So that is very good. Let's have a look at what's going on with your person. So we just go back into spirit. What is going on with our person, please? Okay. Your person's been having a bit of a tough time. All right. They feel quite tired, or they have felt quite tired. They might have felt quite tired at the beginning of the week. They may have found it hard to get back into things this week. They might have been feeling a bit run down or tired or fed up. They might feel like life is a bit of a slog. However, your person is persevering. They're not giving up. And it does look like if they just keep persevering, they are going to do well. They've also got the High Priestess. So your person might be a bit distant, or they might be a bit secretive. They might be holding things back. Your person actually could be quite spiritually connected, believe it or not. You know, with this card. So interesting energy there. They might sort of not be opening up about how hard they find things. Perhaps they find, for some reason, when they're wound up or they're finding things difficult, this person might find it hard sometimes to tell you. And they might not be very good at communicating, your person. Yeah. So that can be frustrating for you, because you might not know why they're being so silent. You know, you might take it personally, but actually it might be that they're actually, by the looks of it, dealing with a hell of a lot, and your person just finds it hard to communicate. Alternatively, your person has had a lot on their plate, they're persevering, and they could be quite a spiritual person. But yeah, just bear in mind that your person might hold back on things. They might have secrets or that type of thing. Right, let's go into what your person's thinking. So we just ask Spirit now. What is our person thinking, please? Okay, so your person's saying, I'm sorry I hurt you. I didn't realise what I had until it was gone. So, yeah, your person gets caught up in the moment when they're stressed out, when they're fed up, and sometimes they don't communicate very well. They hold things back. They're quite a deep person. This is a very deep person. And there's somebody saying, I'm sorry I hurt you. I didn't realise what I had until it was gone. So they don't always value things when in the moment. They do value you, but when they're stressed out, they struggle. So somebody, I mean, it could be even somebody different that is realising that they did lose you and it's gone now. And that's way too late, whoever that is. If that's somebody else, then it's way too late, isn't it? The moment has gone, really. Right, so we're going to, actually, let's pick a love. I nearly went into the astrology deck. Let's do a love message first. Okay, so going back into Spirit. Ooh, you've got sexuality. So there might be a sexual attraction between you and somebody else. You might also be exploring your sexuality. You know, you might be exploring with your sexuality. There might be issues to do with your sexuality coming up. Okay. Who knows? We're all in different situations. But there could be a sexual attraction between you and somebody, or you might be thinking about your own sexuality. Let's have a look at the Cosmic Magic Oracle. So just going into Spirit and asking Spirit what astrology energy we've got. And, you know, when it comes to sexuality, I just want to say, don't compare yourself to anybody else, because that is a deeply personal thing, isn't it? And, you know, in this soul family, we are different. So just be real with your own sexuality. Don't feel any shame or guilt around it. Right, so we go into this astrology message then. Oh, air. This is interesting. Connection, because the other card's about connection. You know, this is about connections. It's about money, long-term money being good. But it's also about connections, like legacies and connections, networks. And this card here, we've got air energy, and it's about connection. You might have been getting quite a lot of mind activity about something. You might have been, like I say, triggered, and your mind's going 100 miles an hour and it's trying to destabilise you so that you're not centred in your spiritual centre. Do you know what I mean? But I feel like Spirit is saying with this card, you know, we are trying to connect with you. And I think Spirit is connecting with you, and you're connecting with Spirit a lot more deeply this week. I'm definitely getting that very strong. And it's good, because ultimately that is why we're here, is to get a much stronger connection with Spirit. Because once we've got that connection with Spirit, then we really have got everything, you know, because Spirit is everything. You know, it's the abundance, it's the love, it's the peace. You see what I mean? Spirit is everything. So your connection this week with spirit is getting stronger and stronger and stronger. So try to focus on that and try not to focus on things that you've been triggered about. Alternatively, you could be building up a very fast long-term connection with somebody. Okay, something could be happening because you've got connection there and you have got the sexuality card. They're just not, this won't be for everybody in the soul family, but there could be a connection that's forming, and it's going to be a long-term connection here. Interesting. But for others of you, if you're like not involved with anybody, then this is to do with your connection with spirit, I feel. Did you see that angel card just flew out? I was going to say we're going to ask the angels to step forward, but oh, we had this card recently. I'll shuffle again, but I'm going to read this anyway. Do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. So you're flying at the moment. You're flying with the angels. You're flying with the angels. You're flying with spirit. Your connection with spirit this week is getting stronger. You probably are tapping into abundance because, like I said, the more you're connected with spirit, the more you're tapping into abundance because spirit is abundant. So let's just ask the angels to step forward. That card. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. You are safe. Archangel Michael, I am protecting you against the lower energies and guarding you and your loved ones and your home. Brilliant. That's confirmation, because the safer that you feel, the more connected you are to spirit, because spirit has also an energy of safety, abundance, love, safety. When you're vibrating on that level, you are merging with spirit. And I do feel like that's what this soul family is doing. After being a bit triggered about something here, it's quite a welcome feeling. And maybe, weirdly, I'm just putting it out there, maybe weirdly, you had to go through some kind of purge recently. You know, something triggered you, made you purge. Wasn't a nice feeling, but it was getting rid of some karma, you know, and then that means you're a clearer vessel now, and you're actually off the back of that connecting with spirit better. Like I say, you could be receiving long-term money, you could be receiving support from your networks, but you also could be connecting with spirit. And you're safe. So your angels want you to know that you are safe. And you're just flying with spirit. I don't know how to keep saying it. It's strange. But hopefully you resonate with that. Or you will do as you go through the week. It's just better because it's almost like you're more in the spirit realm than you are in the matrix. You know, and that's what we want, because the matrix is really an illusion, isn't it? Okay, so we're going to go into this deck. We're going to see what our spirit guides are saying. So, spirit guides, thank you for all your help that you've been giving us. So much help. And just please let us know what message you've got for us at the moment. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, yeah, stay present. That is where life happens. So your spirit guides are telling you, stay present. That's where life happens. So they don't want you going back to the past. Don't feel guilty for anything from the past. Also, don't worry about the future. You're going to be noticing that you are more present, and it is because your spirit guides are helping you with that. Another card just shifted on the top, so I just turned it over. Give yourself some credit. You're doing a good job at this whole living thing. So your spirit guides are saying you're doing a really good job at living in the, you know, this 3D reality. You're doing really well. They're saying give yourself some credit. So your spirit guides are helping you. The more safe you feel, the more you're coming into spirit, and the more life is flowing for you. The more safe you feel, the more present you are in the present moment, and you're co-creating everything with spirit then. So your angels are helping to calm you down. So you should be feeling calmer this week. Your angels are helping to calm you down, to help you feel safe, so that you can be in the present moment and connect with spirit. And your spirit guides are saying, well done. You are doing well, because you're, you know, it's not easy living in this matrix, and your spirit guides are acknowledging that. You're actually doing really well at the moment. Your spirit guides can feel you closer to them. You know, it's like you've been able to somehow pull back from the matrix a little bit, not let it affect you so much, and be a bit more centered in spirit. And you're really flying. Your angels are saying like you're really flying now. Okay, let's see what your loved one in spirit realm is saying. So we just ask our loved ones in spirit to come through now. The veil is very thin, and we just want to know what you have to say. Thank you. Oh, this one keeps coming through again and again. I'm going to shuffle again. I'm surrounded by loving animals. Yeah, I know my loved one in spirit has, I'll be honest with you, my loved one in spirit had that exact type of dog. That exact kind of dog. But so I don't know if that's just for me, but you might resonate with it as well. Okay, what other card? Okay, your loved one in spirit is saying, I'm learning over here. They're learning a hell of a lot. So if you had any misunderstandings, if there's anything you wish you'd done differently when they were alive, try not to worry about that or beat yourself up, because they're learning so much. They see things very differently, because we've had that a couple of times lately, that your loved one in spirit has a new understanding, so that, and they're learning a lot as well. So your person would see a lot of your relationship differently now than what they did when they were on the earth plane, which is nice to know, because you know you can connect with them now in the energy you want to connect with them now, and they'll feel that, and they'll understand. You know, we all make mistakes when we're living a human life in the matrix. It's very stressful. It's extremely stressful. So perhaps your person made mistakes, perhaps you made mistakes, but now you can come together through the two worlds, connect with love and forgiveness, because your person's learning a lot. Okay, so it's a very nice message. As always, it's a very nice message. So we've got here an energy, a very fast energy, and something could have triggered you out of nowhere and really wound you up, and you could have been really worried about it or annoyed. But as you go through this week, you're actually going to be feeling a lot more centered. You could be getting good news on money, connections, networks, more support available for you. Some of you might be forming a connection very quickly with somebody. Your person has had a lot of struggles in their life. They're actually quite spiritually connected, weirdly. They might be spiritual, they might not be. But they've got the High Priestess, which is the most holy card in the deck. So somehow your person's very deep. Now, they could be quite private, or they might be holding back a secret. They might find it hard to communicate when they're stressed. When your person is stressed and fed up, they might find it quite hard to communicate. They're saying, I'm sorry that I didn't realise what I had until it was gone. That could be the same person, or it could be somebody else. Or they might just be the type of person that kind of like, literally, in the moment, they don't always respond in the right way. And then the moment's gone and it's like, shit. Then they realise later on, a couple of days later, they'll realise, oh, I wasn't very nice. I didn't really respond in the right way at the right time. And I think your person gets that a lot. There's issues of sexuality coming up here. So some of you might have a sexual attraction, if you do enjoy. You could have like your own sexuality on your mind, and that's fine. You know, again, just embrace your sexuality. You know, it is what it is. We can't change our sexuality. It's the way it is. So embrace it. Don't be ashamed of it. Love yourself. You know, be who you are. You've got here the air card for connection. That's the astrology energy we've got as we move into the middle of the week. Your connection with spirit is growing stronger all the time. So try not to allow any triggered thoughts to kind of ruin that, because I feel like your brain could have been triggered about something and then it's trying to stop you from connecting with spirit. But what the energies, like Spirit is saying, we are connecting you. We are helping your connection with spirit. So you should be noticing that in spite of those triggers, you are actually connecting nicely with spirit. And the angels are helping you to feel safe, to feel more safe and secure. And the more you're in safe, secure energy, the closer you're going to be to spirit. Spread your wings. You know, the angels are saying that they're helping you to fly now. You're flying. You know, your life is just getting better all the time now. And your spirit guides are helping you to stay present in the moment and not worry so much about the past and not worry so much about the future. Your spirit guides are coming through very strong for you. They're empowering you. They're motivating you. They're inspiring you. And they're telling you to give yourself credit for living in the matrix, because it is not easy to live in the matrix, and your spirit guides know it is extremely challenging. So they're helping you with those challenges, and I feel like your spirit guides are trying to alleviate some of your stresses at the moment so that you can function more easily in the matrix. As a soul family, we do find it very hard to function in the matrix, I'll tell you that now. We're very sensitive, so we are easily triggered by the matrix more than the average person is. But your spirit guides are trying to alleviate some of that for you and make it a bit easier to be in the matrix. And your angels, they're all the energies around us as a soul family at the moment are trying to help us calm down so that we can do what we need to do in the matrix a bit more easily and really be more centered in the spirit realm, because that's where we're most comfortable as a soul family, in the spirit realm. And your loved one in spirit is saying, I am learning over here. So your loved one in spirit is confirming that they do see things very differently now that they're in the spirit realm. They've learnt a lot. They probably realise they did make mistakes when they were on the earth plane. You know, and equally, if you feel you made mistakes in your relationship with them, they understand the reasons. They're forgiving and loving towards you as well. So that is the message. That's it. I hope you enjoyed it. I did the parenting autistic class this morning for 2 hours. It went a bit better. It was my 3rd session, and I think I'm getting a bit more used to it now. So I did a bit better, and I sort of distracted myself with little things through the 2 hours so that my brain didn't get so overwhelmed. Like, because it's an online course, so I sort of did my washing and I did a few things. While I was on the course, I was doing a few jobs and it helped me. So I'd done the course. Right, now I'm going to be honest with you, tomorrow I'm not going to be able to get a reading up. I very much doubt it. In fact, I'm going to say I'm definitely not going to do a reading tomorrow, because so there'll be no reading for Thursday. The next one will be Friday, and it's just because I've got a really busy day tomorrow. I've got my friend coming round to help me clean the flat because I know I could clean myself, but I get too overwhelmed with everything and I can't keep on top of everything on my own because obviously I am single mum. So it's nice to have my friend help me out with something. So she's coming round in the morning, so I can't do the video then. And then I'm going to help my mum get her from the care home and take her to get her dentist appointment. So that is going to take me quite a long time, and I'm going to take her for lunch because I don't often treat her to a lunch. So I've got quite a busy day tomorrow, so I won't get a video done. So I am sorry, because I've been trying to come on and do 6 days a week, and I've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying it. It's been really nice connecting with you and also connecting with Spirit, you know, when I do the readings. And I want to say as well, thank you to Spirit for another lovely reading. We're very blessed as a soul family that Spirit comes through for us so powerful with such helpful messages. So thank you to Spirit, thank you to the angels, thank you to God, our Creator. And sorry there won't be a video tomorrow, but I hope your week's going all right. I'm definitely having a better week this week than I did last week. Last week was very difficult for me. I don't think my mental health was very good last week, but it's a bit better this week. So anyway, sending you lots of love wherever you are on Gaia, and I will be back with the Friday reading. Bye.